Hey everybody, breaking news. The Dallas Cowboys have cut wide receiver Dez Bryant. Throw up the X's, no more. Dez is gone. Now let me tell you a couple bad things. I love Dez. He's a great guy. He's so into the game, but you gotta take, what do you want? Money? For a winning team. No meltdowns on the sideline distracting everybody. A Dak-friendly offense. And a 29-year-old receiver who's been hurt 3 years in a row. Man. I'd almost go to the side that wants the money without the receiver. Man, I love Dez. He's always going to be a Cowboy, but that was a horrible movie. Oh, that was a horrible move in the way they did. Yeah, they just went in, had a meeting. It was about a half hour long. I was just sitting there, refresh. Oh my God, that was only 30 minutes. Cowboys cut Dez Bryant. Wait, wow. You know, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised they did it at all. Ever since really the Seattle game where Dez Bryant caught it, first down, running, fumbles. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. Dez Bryant caught, first down, huge play. Dez Bryant thrown again. Tips, intercepted. I'm happy we did. I don't like, though, the way we did. We just went in. We didn't say, we'll give you a pay cut. We went in and said, you're cut. They did not even offer a pay cut. They straight up cut. Yeah, that's what he said. Oh, man, yeah, it was a good but bad move. If you know what I mean by that. I mean, like, I was happy with it. All right, we got money. We are going to have a Doomsday Defense Part 2, which is what I want to see. But, man, Dez Bryant, you're always going to be in the blue and silver. But it's time to move on. Good but bad way, exact right. It was, it was good. Great, yeah, we got the money. We got money. We don't have that distraction on the sideline anymore. Great. But we just went in and said, you're cut. Like, we went in. Hey, how you doing? I'm sorry, but we're cutting you. This screwed us up in the draft. We have drafted a wide receiver now when we should focus on other needs. That's true. Because if Allen Hurns gets hurt, well, we'll be stuck with Terrence Williams is the number 1. Cole Beasley is the number 2. And Dante Thompson is the number 3. Ryan Schwitzer to step in, swap with Cole Beasley. And, Noah Brown there. So now it's like a 3rd round need. Or if we can get James Washington. If we can get James Washington in the 3rd, good job. That's great. I'd rather it go Vita Vea, linebacker, offensive guard, wide receiver, but that's not happening. It's really not happening. Plus, the other first round wide receivers in the last couple of years have been horrible and gotten shut down. Right, that's true. That's why I said take one in the, hopefully take one in the 3rd. You know, get defense out of the way. Make a doomsday defense. I want to see that. I was not around for the first defense. The first doomsday defense. I was not around for the 90s defense. I was barely around for DeMarcus Ware. I want to be around for Doomsday Defense Part 2. People don't care that T-Will had a better catch percentage than Dez. Will Hernandez? In the first, I don't know about the first. Dez is going to go to another team and tear it up, make us look stupid. Yep, that's true. That's going to happen. just because we didn't get him and Dak chemistry. But thing is, hold on, let me move this up here. There we go. That way it's not just, there we go. But nope, does go to Washington. Well, that's true. That's actually what I was thinking. Well, he said he wants to stay in the NFC East. He said that he'll see us twice a year. Who's he gonna go to? Giants? Well, he don't like Odell. Odell don't like him. And the Giants aren't that great. So I don't think he's gonna want to go to a team that went, what was it? 3-13 that won a pity game. Eagles, they're not really looking for a receiver. Alshon Jeffrey, you know, they got some good receivers. They're not looking for another receiver. But Washington, a new quarterback, maybe one good receiver. Orlando Scandrick went there. Yeah. All right. So, no, but Smith is a good look. Right. Alex Smith. Yeah. Giants definitely aren't. Yeah, no. Giants are just not. No. We had to do what we had to do. Right. I just don't like how we did it. I mean, yeah, great job. I love it. I love what. I mean, oh man, that sounds terrible. Dez, I love you. All right, you're always going to be a good Cowboy, but we had to do it. We need the money. We need a doomsday defense. All right, he'll go to Green Bay and have 1,500 yards. This channel is a Green Bay Packer free zone. So so help me, if you say Green Bay Packers one more time, you're gone. I'm just joking. But I definitely hate the Green Bay Packers. This is the worst solution from 14 all over. Yeah, that's exactly what it is too, and exactly for the same reasons we needed the cap room. And if it is, so be it. We can't have our cap crippled forever, right? And we can't. Here's what I think. Oh man, we got some Cowboy fans. I know one of them. He texted me and said, "Man, Dez is gone. That sucks. But why didn't we restructure his contract? You know, or why? You know, because that would have saved us $3 million, and we would never have to pay it. It's like a pay cut." Here's the thing: restructuring contracts are different from a pay cut. It just takes the money and pushes it down the road. That's all it does. Gives us money, but pushes it down the road. That's what it does. Dez clearly isn't worth the money. He had control of his own. Yeah, that's true. He didn't live up to his major contract that we gave him. Now we got the boot. Do you think we should try and move up? Yeah, I do. Give him the 6th round pick and our 1st round pick for the 10th overall pick in the draft. Because not everybody's going to make the team. And if we get the 10th pick in the draft, well, Vita Vea, Roquan Smith pretty much are going to be available. So, Dez has Bill Belichick all over. I live in New England. Don't mention the Patriots around me. I don't want to talk about them. Only thing I don't like is that we dipped our head. Yeah. Because now we can't look at the defense as much. We got to look more towards receiving, defensive tackle, linebacker, offensive guard. Not all those players are going to be breakout stars, what we need. So, we're getting a wide receiver now. Yep, I guarantee it. I wish we would wait, though, till the 3rd round, you know, get my guy, my video that I put out, James Washington. I like him. I like him a lot. He's underrated. Pats won't pay Dez. Well, he won, not even close. That's true. If there's one thing I've learned from being in New England, the Patriots are not going to pay for anybody. Let me tell you, my family is a Patriots fan, and let me say this. They're all over him, and they said they'll cut Brady if they have to. They won't pay him more than he's worth. They'll give him a pay cut if they have to, and if he won't accept it, well, they're done. That's just how the Patriots work. The Cowboys are going to draft a wide receiver first round when we should focus on defense. Right, exactly. That's what I wish we would do, though, work on the defense. Because it's not the receivers that win you championships, it's the defense. YouTuber brought this up. His name is Mark Holmes. He said, you look at some of the best wide receivers in the game. How many rings do they have? Antonio Brown. How many rings does he have? Dez Bryant. Julio Jones. He came close, but he didn't. Mike Evans. How many rings do they have all combined? I don't think it's more than one. Yeah. Between Dez, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, just those three wide receivers. How many rings do they all have combined? Because I'll tell you, it ain't more than one. Washington is a beast. I love the dude. He's great, all right? He's definitely better. He's definitely step up. We should focus on defense. Right. Defense wins championships. We gotta get Cortland Sutton. He is like Calvin Johnson 2.0. That's true. If we get Sutton, it better be in the fourth. Oh, man. I hope we get... if we get a receiver, it better be in the later rounds. Third, second, oh, God, no. First, so help me. Jerry Jones, if you pick a receiver in the first round, blow my brains out. I'm going to be watching the draft here. You guys are going to be watching. Dallas selects a wide receiver. And that's the end of that live stream. Now, Sutton is a first rounder, second rounder. You aren't getting him in the late rounds. Who knows though? Draft NFL, it's a crazy place. Hopefully we do though. You sound like your parents. I do sound like a commercial. I've been told that I look like a guy from a commercial, and that I did host a commercial before, so I wouldn't be surprised if someone said that. You know. We all know we ain't gonna pick I hope not. If we pick a wide receiver in the first round, he better be great. He better have a 2,000-yard season if we pick one up in the first round. They picked up Dez in 2010 in the first round, and people thought we don't need a wide receiver yet. We picked one up right. True, and well, we all saw how Dez's story started and ended. Started. Dez goes up and gets it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dez caught middle of the field at the 50, to the 40, to the 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Dez Bryant, incomplete. Dez Bryant, incomplete. Dez goes up, gets it, is tipped and intercepted. Dez Bryant, cut. Exactly. And we don't need someone with off the field issues. Thank God we passed on Reuben Foster. Oh my God. How about that, 49ers, huh? Reuben Foster's the best. We got him, I think it was second round or something. We got Reuben Foster. We're going to be great. Reuben Foster has been, arrested 3 times this No, 5 times this offseason. Let me say the offseason started, January? No, wait. Yeah. Well, I'm going to say it started right after the Super Bowl. You've been arrested, 5 times since then? Just let that sink in. Reuben Foster's been, arrested about 5 times since the Super Bowl. You know, so we should have gotten TJ Watt still. Well, I think I like Taco. Alright, thing with TJ Watt, well, he's good. He really is. But Taco had almost half the stats and half the playing time. But yeah, I do like TJ Watt. I was actually watching one of my friend's live streams on Instagram, and he said, pray for TJ Watt. Pray for Watt. And I'm thinking, if we got Watt, that's going to be good. It's going to be good right there. Dez going to come back at the end of his career, and Dez is going to retire a Cowboy. I could see that, actually. I could see him retiring as a Cowboy. He leads the Cowboys in touchdown receptions, so I've always wanted Jason Witten to pass that record. When Dez said it, I'm like, he's going to get cut this offseason. I know it. Once the Seattle game happened, yeah, he's going to get cut. And I'm thinking, well, Witten's right up there. Who's leading him? Michael Irvin, retired. And Dez Bryant, who's not a Cowboy. Jason Witten is going to have the most receptions. Receiving yards. The most touchdowns. And a Super Bowl by the time he retires. Tell me Jason Witten isn't a first-round Hall of Famer. Yeah. But with the loss of Dez, this is big. All right, we had roughly around $1 million in the cap. Now we're gonna have roughly around what, 15 million or something, or 13 million in the cap. That's a big change. Me and Stat Talk will come out with a video later on this. I wasn't shocked by this. I was just, wow, we actually did. So Sutton ain't no first rounder. Only 2. It's more than Ridley, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much true. Either that or Ridley and Christian Kirk would go in the first round. I definitely wouldn't see, though, Sutton. He may be late second, early third. But me and Dez was an elite talent, though. You can't pass on a wide receiver, right? It's true. He was great. I love him, but it was time to let go. Just like, man. I'm just surprised that we actually did. I mean, I knew it was coming, but this was Dez's last day as Cowboy. I'll see you guys next time. Peace off.